Have you ever felt as if you were constantly swimming against the current, surrounded by voices and influences that drain your energy more than they nourish it? Now take a moment and think, who are the people around you? Do they lift you up or pull you down? Today we'll dive into the ancient wisdom of the Stoics and discover how choosing the right people to communicate with and setting personal boundaries can radically change the course of our lives. Stay with us until the end of this video to uncover practical methods you can apply in everyday life. Methods that will not only change how you interact with others, but will help you reach a new level of calm and self-possession, transform your outlook on life, and make your daily experience more meaningful and enriched. What kind of people surround you? Have you ever thought about how deeply the people around us affect our lives? It often feels like we're constantly in the center of noise and pressure, where every action we take is judged and evaluated. Some people are like a calm river, helping us move forward smoothly, encouraging us to become better. But there are others who are like a storm, bringing problems and confusion, causing us to lose ourselves along the way. The Stoics, ancient masters of the art of living well, spoke about this often. They said we must possess self-control and self-awareness, which force us to question whether our relationships help us grow or pull us down. Walking away from someone who brings only negativity is not weakness, it is strength. It is the choice to keep near you only those who truly deserve a place in your life. It's like tending a garden. From time to time you must pull the weeds so everything can blossom beautifully. Of course, this isn't easy. It requires honesty with yourself and reflection on what truly matters. But just imagine how freeing it would feel to walk through life surrounded by people who support you, in an atmosphere where you can breathe easily, where there is no harsh judgment and no negative vibrations. So take a moment to reflect on the voices you hear in your life. Do they lift you up or drag you down? Removing toxic friendships is not just self-care, but a skill that allows you to navigate life more calmly and mindfully. Remember, the people we choose to keep close are the fundamental building blocks of our lives. So choose more carefully. Now is the time to look around, think deeply, and make the necessary changes. In the end, the quality of our lives is determined by the people we choose to live it with. In a world where attention has become a valuable currency and our energy a limited resource, setting boundaries becomes not just a survival strategy, but the foundation of a full and authentic life. But what does it actually mean to set personal boundaries? And more importantly, how does it help us navigate the complexities of modern life? Think of boundaries as borders on a map, lines that belong only to you, your time, your energy, your emotions. These boundaries are the invisible lines that help us determine how far we're willing to go, what we're willing to accept, and where we must say no. At their core, they are an expression of self-respect, an acknowledgement of one's own worth. Without these clear boundaries, we become vulnerable to burnout, a widely spread state in a society obsessed with constant busyness. When we can no longer distinguish other people's demands from our own needs, we lose not only control over our lives, but also an essential part of our identity. That's why setting boundaries is an act of balance, a delicate dance between giving and receiving in order to truly be able to care about ourselves and others. It is the art of saying no when necessary, not out of selfishness, but because we understand that protecting our well-being creates more fertile ground for all our relationships. But how do we establish these boundaries? It all begins with self-reflection. with understanding what you truly value, what drains your energy and what nourishes it. It requires attention to your own needs and the courage to communicate them clearly to others. Imagine for a moment the feeling of freedom that comes from setting these boundaries. The ability to choose where, how, and with whom you invest your time and energy. The inner peace that comes from living in alignment with your deepest convictions. Setting boundaries in your life is a way to protect your time, your energy, and your mental health. Remember, boundaries are not a wall shutting people out, but a bridge to deeper, more authentic relationships. So why not start building them today? In the end, the quality of your life is measured not by the number of tasks completed, but by the people you choose to share your life with. Are you ready to take the reins and define the boundaries that will guide your journey? Have you ever thought about the idea that love can be free and effortless, neither burdensome nor restrictive? The Stoics, a group of ancient thinkers, expressed a powerful idea. Love must not suffocate or restrain anyone. Thinking about love this way is like allowing a bird to fly. If we hold it too tightly, it can't be itself, it can't soar. But if we care for it gently and let it be free, it is happy, and so are we. True love, the one the Stoics spoke of, is the kind that gives wings and allows both partners to grow. Loving with freedom doesn't mean loving less. Quite the opposite, it is love with wisdom. Choosing to be together because we want to, not because we need to. It is the understanding that we are already whole on our own, but choose to enrich our lives by sharing them with others, not depending on them. This kind of love acknowledges that everything in life is subject to change. Nothing is guaranteed. And precisely because of this, we learn to cherish every moment, realizing that each shared moment is a gift. Even if one day everything changes, the love lived will leave a kind trace, a small flame that will never go out. Imagine how beautiful it is to love with an open heart without losing yourself. The Stoics wanted us to learn this, to love deeply without imprisoning anyone, including ourselves. So how about trying to live love this way, choosing to be with someone not to fill a void, but to add something meaningful to each other's lives, making them even more beautiful? This is the challenge for today, to love in a way that liberates, not binds. The ability to express our feelings and opinions with care becomes a beacon of wisdom. Imagine our words as a river. They flow with strength and purpose, but also with the ability to adapt and overcome obstacles calmly and gracefully. In this sense, Stoicism offers us a map and a compass for navigating the often turbulent world of communication. The Stoics, with their famous composure, teach us that control over our thoughts and reactions is not just an act of discipline, but a gift of freedom. Imagine choosing your responses with full awareness in any situation, not succumbing to crude emotions or instinctive reactions. This is precisely what Stoic philosophy promises: the freedom to respond wisely and deliberately. Why is it so important to control how we express our feelings and opinions? We live in an era of instant connection where every thought can be transmitted to the entire world in seconds. But the speed of communication should not outweigh mindfulness. By choosing our words carefully, we avoid misunderstandings, unnecessary conflicts, and, most importantly, we preserve valuable relationships. Practicing inner calm and striving both to understand and to be understood turns us into beacons of empathy and clarity within our communities. The ability to truly listen, to accept other perspectives even when they differ from our own, is an act of courage and generosity. This is where true strength lies. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. You strongly disagree with a friend's opinion on some issue. The Stoic approach doesn't prevent us from expressing disagreement. On the contrary, it encourages us to do it respectfully, seeking common ground and mutual understanding. Instead of waging a battle for your ego, you turn the conversation into a bridge for growth and shared learning. Ultimately, embracing this philosophy reveals that true communication goes far beyond exchanging words. It is rooted in authenticity, vulnerability, and the courage to show ourselves as we truly are, with our doubts, hopes, and dreams. In doing so, we not only find our own voice, but help others find theirs. Let us choose our words with the same care a gardener uses tending to plants. Let us be patient and compassionate on this path. And through it, may we discover not only the art of speaking, but the exalted art of living. Compassion is like a beam of light, warming and illuminating, showing that we care about one another. But even this light must be directed wisely so as not to get lost in the vast night sky. The idea of selective compassion is like using a flashlight instead of turning on every light in the house. You concentrate on where it's truly necessary, where you can actually make a difference. Think of it this way. The world is full of problems and challenges none of us can solve alone. It's like being in a small boat in the middle of a stormy ocean, trying to save everyone drifting around you. If we attempt to save everyone at once, we risk sinking under the weight. Selective compassion teaches us to recognize where we can extend a helping hand without endangering ourselves, maintaining the balance of the boat while helping others. This form of compassion tells us it's okay to admit we can't be everywhere at once. It's not about turning away from the world's difficulties, it's about choosing our battles wisely. If a friend needs us, we can be there because our presence truly matters in that situation. But when it comes to larger problems beyond our control, we do what we can, maybe helping from afar, without losing ourselves in the attempt to fix the whole world. Maintaining this balance also means caring for ourselves. We cannot give others what we do not possess. If we spend all our energy trying to fix everything and everyone, we'll eventually have nothing left to offer. It's like trying to light the way for everyone while we ourselves stand in darkness. So if you encounter a situation where someone needs help and you can do something, act. Your heart and your actions can have enormous meaning. But if something is beyond your power, do what you can without blaming yourself for not doing more. Sometimes the greatest help we can offer is to stay well ourselves, so that when someone truly needs us, we're ready to extend a helping hand. Compassion ultimately is about choosing where we can be a positive force, so we remain strong and healthy, able to make a difference in the long run. By tending to the light we can offer, we ensure it continues to shine brightly for those who need it. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful call to the necessity of self-care. It's a simple but revolutionary idea. Putting yourself first is not selfishness. It's a fundamental step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Why? Because when we are healthy, strong, and balanced, we are far better equipped to help others. Let's simplify it. Imagine you're like a glass of water. If the glass is empty, how can you give water to anyone else? First, you must fill your own cup. Self-care means ensuring you are mentally, emotionally, and physically prepared to face life's challenges and support the people around you. It's not about always putting yourself above others. It's about not putting yourself last. Another pillar of this approach is authenticity, being honest and real in communication. Speaking the truth and being who you truly are may seem difficult. After all, what if people don't like it? But the truth is that honesty creates deeper, more meaningful connections. When you are truthful with yourself and with others, you build relationships based on trust and respect, the foundation of any healthy bond. How do you apply this in practice? It begins with small daily decisions. Saying no when something truly doesn't align with your values, allowing yourself moments of rest without guilt, choosing honesty with others even when it means having difficult conversations. By turning these practices into habits, you not only learn to care for yourself better, but you also create an atmosphere where others feel encouraged to do the same. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfishness. It is wisdom. It is the foundation on which you can build a rich and meaningful life for yourself and for those around you. And this is one of the most valuable lessons Stoicism can offer. Acceptance of adversity and finding strength in hardship is a powerful idea that asks us to see life differently. We know life isn't a bed of roses. It contains its share of challenges, but it is precisely through confronting these challenges that we find our greatest lessons and opportunities for growth. Think of it this way. Every challenge is a kind of test of our inner strength and adaptability. When faced with a problem, we have two choices: to retreat and feel defeated, or to face it head-on and use it as fuel for growth. Stoic philosophy, rich in ancient wisdom, urges us to choose the latter. Imagine for a moment that every difficulty is a question life asks us. What can you learn from this? By approaching our problems with this mindset, we transform obstacles into opportunities. Every setback becomes a moment of learning, every challenge a chance to demonstrate our strength. How do we practice this? It starts with acceptance, acknowledging that life will include hardships. Acceptance is the first step to overcoming. It doesn't mean we like these situations or welcome them. It simply means recognizing that they are part of our path. Then we look for the lessons. Every trial can teach us something about ourselves, about others, or about the world around us. Overcoming difficulties also strengthens our emotional control. When we face challenges head-on, we learn to manage our emotions without allowing fear or frustration to take over. This emotional control becomes a powerful tool, not just for overcoming current obstacles, but for preparing for future, unexpected events. And ultimately, the ability to confront adversity is a demonstration of strength and determination. Every time we overcome hardship, we become stronger, more prepared to face whatever life presents. Each solved problem adds another piece to the mosaic of our resilience. In short, embracing adversity and finding strength through challenges is a powerful way to live. It transforms fear into courage, uncertainty into opportunity, and suffering into strength. It invites us to look within, recognize our capacity for resilience, and move forward confidently, knowing that in the end, we are capable of facing anything life throws at us. Living fully in the present moment is a transformative journey to the heart of what truly matters. Stoic philosophy, with its ancient wisdom, lights this path by teaching us to stay grounded in the current moment. For life is happening now. Each breath is a new beginning, and each moment is an opportunity to live fully. Often our minds wander into the labyrinths of past memories or future fantasies, distancing us from the richness of the present. But by practicing presence, we learn to free ourselves from these distractions and focus on what is truly within our control, our thoughts and our actions in the here and now. Imagine for a moment the power of being truly present, fully inhabiting the space you're in, feeling every sensation, immersing yourself completely in whatever task you're doing, no matter how simple. This doesn't just enrich our experience, it makes us more effective, more focused, and more aligned with ourselves. But how do we develop this ability? It starts with awareness, recognizing when our thoughts drift away. Each time we notice this drift, we gently, without judgment, bring our attention back to the present moment, whether through focus on breathing, physical sensations, or the task in front of us. This skill can be strengthened through mindfulness meditation or activities that require full concentration and engagement. As this ability grows, so does our gratitude for life. Small things begin to shine with new light. Interactions with others become richer. Even difficulties feel less intimidating because we gain clarity and presence of mind. Living fully in the present is ultimately an act of self-love and respect for life. By choosing to live each moment deeply, we elevate not only our own existence, but also the lives of those around us. Every moment becomes a celebration, an act of gratitude. Let us remember that each moment is precious and irreplaceable. May we find joy in simplicity, strength in presence, and depth in everyday experience. And in doing so, may we uncover the true fullness that comes from being genuinely present in the vibrant tapestry of life. Our happiness depends largely on how we take care of ourselves without relying too heavily on others. This is what the Stoics meant by self-sufficiency. It's not about isolating yourself or pretending you don't need anyone. It's about finding joy and peace within yourself, rather than constantly seeking approval or help from others. It means doing the best you can with what you have, and striving to be a just, courageous, and balanced person. It's about the inner treasures we carry, treasures no one can take away. When we learn to live this way, external things, people's opinions, difficult situations, affect us far less. How do we achieve this? There is no magic formula. It is a path we carve day by day, trying to become a little better, facing problems head-on, learning from mistakes without letting them define us. Along this journey, you realize you don't need much from the outside to be happy. But that doesn't mean you stop appreciating people or the good things in life. On the contrary, you value them more, but in a healthier way, without dependency. Self-sufficiency is a journey toward discovery, toward freedom. It is the ability to enjoy life with what you have here and now, without constantly wanting more, without expecting external changes to make you happy. It's about strengthening yourself from within so you can better face external challenges. Remember, true happiness comes from within. It is the building of your own happiness through simple, everyday things and staying true to who you truly are. May your path be filled with such moments of discovery and joy, showing that in the end, the greatest strength lies within you. Have you ever had days when nothing seems to go right? The alarm doesn't go off, the coffee runs out, the internet crashes right before an important task. Yes, life throws surprises at us. This is where the Stoic idea of flexibility and adaptation becomes essential. They taught how important it is to bend and adjust to life's twists and turns. They meant that we cannot always control what happens around us, but we can choose how to respond. Let's be honest, much is beyond our control. But how we handle these situations depends only on us. To be flexible and adaptable is like being bamboo, bending in the wind without breaking. When life challenges us, we learn to dance to the rhythm rather than stand still, complaining that it's not the melody we wanted. This not only helps us endure hard times with more calm, but also allows us to see difficulties as opportunities to grow and become stronger. Imagine each problem as an unexpected workout life gives us. Hard at first, but over time you become more prepared, more resourceful, more resilient. Adaptability allows us to see things from a positive angle, even when everything seems flipped upside down.